Welcome back to the Kramer Show, and joining me now is the fullback for the Mexico City Aztecs, Phoenix Jones. Phoenix, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing awesome. Thanks for having me, man.
Hey, I'm glad that you're able to come on the show because, of course, we're going to talk a little bit about you first. Then we're going to talk about what's going on. So we're going to draw this out for as long as we can so we can get those viewerships going on right here. But first year in the league, man. You had your first touchdown in Week 2 against Baltimore. So far, in a nutshell, how has your SFL experience gone?
Awesome. There's just one word to describe it. It's been awesome. I was kind of excited when I saw it the first time on TV. I was astonished at what I was watching. I got involved, and then when I went to the live draft, I was lucky enough to be there and actually get drafted live, which was unexpected. Shocking. It was awesome. And then, I told the owners, Ramos, hey, I'm happy to be on the team. I'm going to do what I want. I didn't ever expect to have the sort of involvement that I was, given. 10, 12 carries a game. I'm involved a lot more than I expected, so which is awesome. Hopefully I'm helping the team somewhat. We're struggling a little bit first half of the season, but there's still a few games left. So.
Oh yeah, there's 5 more weeks left. Yeah, there's plenty of time. But you got to project to be sitting. You're sitting in the best spot right now to make the playoffs because 3-4, you're pretty much 500. Let's cut to the BS. You're pretty much 500 unless something goes south really haywire, and that wouldn't be good for you guys. But the fact that you were able to, I feel like I think you were 4 weeks into your SFL experience, and then boom, you're at the SFL draft. You get drafted in the first round. You're on television, which is awesome. I bet that was going crazy to your mind. And you notice that, oh crap, I'm in a locker room now. What was that like?
Well, like you said, it was all so fast. So I just happened to watch the championship game that you guys obviously won against Seattle. That was sort of my first experience, and then I just wanted to get involved, so I did. And it just so happened that the draft was near where I live in Massachusetts, so I was fortunate enough to sign up and go. Again, only a couple of weeks in, didn't really expect anything. I just wanted to be part of something, and I was lucky enough to get drafted. And then I feel like I got a great bunch of guys, ownerships, Ramos, Matt, Ray, the Dags clan. They're all amazing in Mexico City, so I feel like I got a really good spot.
Yeah.
And it's been awesome. So I'm super excited.
So that's always great to hear because you want the people going to a team to have a great experience. And right now it sounds like you're having an exceptional experience. You also do some media stuff for them as well. Speaking of media stuff, you guys tweeted at me as well saying you're going to announce that some breaking news that you want to release this. So what's the commotion? What's going on in the Mexico City Aztecs? Are you guys moving? You guys doing something that's a little murky? What's going on?
So it's funny you say all that. So we dropped a little bit of some teasers earlier in the week, try to sort of let people know that something big was cooking in Mexico City, and earlier in the week. So the decision, which is what I've dubbed it, I guess, the decision sort of began at the beginning of the year. It was just sort of a thought, an idea, and some of the owners in upper management had tossed around this idea, and we sort of sat on it for a few days, few weeks, and eventually, kind of like my experience into the SFL, really quickly it went from an idea to it was finalized, set in stone, and the decision was made early this week. So I wanted to throw that sort of teaser out there to let people know, what was happening. And so as obviously as you know, and as anyone who's followed the league knows, the league the popularity has exploded, of course.
Yes.
Being on TV and all these things. There's roster expansions and partnerships with ESPN, all these things, and a lot of that is because of things like your podcast. Ashley Jackson does a good job throwing content out there. So,
Hell yeah! Shout out to you, Ashley.
yeah, so you guys do an awesome job. The league staff does a great job throwing out media and content. So all that content is great, and it reaches people all over the world. So we wanted to do something to reach, our fans across the world. We have our locker room has people from Argentina, Mexico City, you know, obviously the U.S. We have friends and colleagues all over Europe. So we wanted to make the reach global to, to another degree. And so we decided that it was time. And upper management and ownerships, sealed the deal earlier this week to open up the official Mexico City store
Oh hell yeah!
on Sector 6. Yeah, very exciting news.
So how much stuff? So it's opened up. Is it officially out right now?
So the store is so all the details as far as what's the content, that's not sorted out, but it's, I mean, the store is officially, signed, sealed, and delivered, if you will. It's just
Good.
now. Oh yeah, it was great. And so um that was done real quick. Once the decision was like, hey, let's do it, within days it was done. And so that was great. So not only is that, are we doing that, and so we decided, like, hey, what kind of store do we want? What kind of product do we want to pump out to our fans? And so, we decided we had some options, and then, we made a decision. And then we have to give shout out to the Dags family, Mike Mike and Nick and his family and his wife. They wanted to jump into this thing. The cool thing here is that it was totally a team effort. It wasn't just, you know the two owners. It wasn't just Matt or Ramos or Ray or myself. It
Hmm.
was really a team effort. Everybody really wanted to get involved, and that's no different with Mike, Dags, Nick, and even his wife and Jeff Dags. Everybody wanted to be involved, so they decided to jump into the entire decision making process and help us out, help the entire team out, and basically said, hey, if we're going to open the store, let's do it the right way. Let's open the best one we can. And so that's what happened. We all just overnight we decided to unleash this beast of a store that hopefully will be out, in a few weeks or whatnot, with just amazing products
So what's some
from now.
what's some stuff that we could see in the store? Something that you like personally.
Well, it's funny because I think Ramos sent a message to the locker room, and he's like, "Hey, what are some of the things that you would want to buy?" And they tossed out some ideas. I'm like, "Hey, listen, I want all those things. The flag, the hoodie, the shirt, the whole thing." I said, maybe the flag is a maybe, but everything else I want, and which was amazing. So that was the initial decision that we went with, and then afterwards, you know, Mike and his family and Nick and everybody made a decision. Hey, let's do this the right way. Let's get the Legend store. Let's get everything they have to offer, which my understanding is not everybody has a Legend store.
Yeah, no.
So that's going to be something unique to, I think, maybe just a few stores. I believe ourselves and maybe in one or two other teams. So it'll be cool.
Oh yeah, I
And some
can't
of the
wait.
yeah, we're stoked. So we're really pumped up.
So what you're saying is, I know for a fact for Denver, our store is opened up as well, and I love the flag idea. I don't know why. It's so I can just hang it up on my wall. It's kind of like a tapestry, you know what I mean? Like just have it hanging there and just walking by. I know for a fact once I know it, I know deep down inside you, you're gonna get the flag, and you're gonna be walking around your place and just look over in the corner and says, "That's Mexico City Essex. I'm part of them. That's my team right there." I know for a fact you're gonna be doing that.
You know what? You're probably right. And I noticed that you guys have expanded your store as well. I know you recently, obviously, you got the championship shirt, of course,
The first shirt and the
and
best
then
shirt.
yeah, you got it. And then I know you guys expanded, and I have some other items as well, which is awesome. I mean, the brand is just, I mean,
Booming.
it's exploding. We
Yes.
got minor leagues, we got all these things now. It's just exploding. So it was the right time, and it was, it's exciting.
Oh yeah. Hey, Phoenix, Mr. Prime Time himself. I appreciate you coming on the Kramer Show and talking about this breaking news, man.
Hey, of course, they thank you guys, you and all the work that you put in, and your team that you guys lead by example. You're out there fighting and doing your thing and coming back from a championship. So we thank you guys, and Jeremy Vega, you guys do a great job. So thank you guys.
Hey, no, we appreciate you. So that's been Phoenix Jones, the fullback for Mexico City Aztecs. We're going to take a quick little break and come back, and we're going to talk with Josh Vasquez. Yes, a different night when coming on the Kramer Show. We'll be right back, having that with you next.